Hello everyone. On behalf of MTN, we'd like to welcome you to TADHack 2021. MTN have run the TADHack event for the last 5 years. In 2020, we focused on solving COVID-related problems. This year, we are talking about emerging from the pandemic. This year, we talk about collaboration and monetization. For collaboration, we talk about networking, sharing ideas, hooking up with peers, and just changing the general feel of how you communicate with one another during the pandemic. For monetization, we talk about changing the financial inclusion status of participants as well as communities at large in South Africa. Our participants come to us from all around the country this year. So what we hope that the participants will do with our innovations is to draw a new light onto how we include people into the financial sector as well as into the collaboration environments. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Lungile Mngomezulu.
Good morning, everyone. Don't mind the singing. I'm just checking if everyone is awake this morning. Thank you, Abraham, for that wonderful introduction. And as you said, my name is Lungile Mngomezulu. And if I was a hacker, I'd call myself Lungstar the Gangster. But like I said, I'm not quitting my day job. Anyway, I'm an integration specialist at MTN South Africa. And I'm so excited to be here today because today we celebrate our culture. Yes, it is Heritage Day. We love celebrating our culture because it's so diverse, it's colorful, and we are so excited that we also celebrate the bits that turn into bytes in software that runs what? The world. We always want to remember who we are and where we come from, even before the pandemic. So, what's more exciting today is that here at MTN, together with our partners present here today, we also want to celebrate the most important person, and that is you, for being part of the TADHack South Africa. Imagine for the past 5 years, City Halala to the local tech and geek culture that strive to build solutions for impact. Okay, so every house has rules. So today, our house rules are so simple. It's just 5 points that I need you guys to please remember. The first one, let us respect each other. Let us respect each other on this platform and use this opportunity to learn. Because learning is good. We all need to learn. Number 2, we've got a chat box where you can ask questions. So can we please make use of it? And we promise you the answers will be given out throughout the session. The most important part as well, please, we beg, post, tweet, make noise, use the hashtag TADHackZA and tag at MTNZA and Ayoba and all our sponsors. Number 4, the very most important as well, do not share people's information, please. Personal information on social media, please do not share that. And then the last rule is let's allow beginners to learn and help others grow too. It's gonna be such an exciting weekend. All right, before we start, I just wanna do a quick rundown of the schedule this morning. So we're gonna be hearing from our general manager, our sponsors, and we're also gonna know what's gonna happen this whole weekend, this whole hackathon weekend. How is it gonna look like? We've got so many exciting prizes and grabs for you guys. So please be sure to check out our sponsors' website, tag them on the socials, And our sponsors' website, I think you can see them on the screen. And we just want to also thank all our sponsors that have made this day happen and this weekend. We have a headline of sponsors, and I think that's Super Ayoba. Oh wait, indeed, that is Ayoba. A super thank you to the Super app, Ayoba and the team for helping us make this possible. I also want to thank some more sponsors. We've got our platinum sponsors, which is IBM and Tata Consulting Services, otherwise known as the TCS. We've received so much support, and this weekend is just going to be the best and the greatest support available ever. And then we also have our gold sponsors. Gold is trading with Huawei, CSGI, and contactable as our gold sponsors, City Dangi, Siyabonga, for being the gold sponsor. Thank you. And we really appreciate everything you've done, and we want to thank you for the continued support. And lastly, we want to thank our silver sponsor, GlobeTom. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially welcoming the TADHack South Africa 2021. And to welcome us, I'd like to call upon our general manager, the principal specialist, Mr. Barney Barnard. Top of the morning to you, sir. Let's get down to it. Mr. Barney Barnard. Oh. Barney,
then a warm welcome from myself and, of course, from the whole MTN Technology Management team. As always, it's a privilege to host you guys and to have you guys around. So then as well, I got to say sorry for the organizers and the judges, but a very special welcome to the participants. I hope you guys are going to have a very good TADHack. And remember, it's all about you guys. So we're looking at you guys with big anticipation. Just a bit of history. As you know, the TADHack in MTN have a proud history, and it's the 5th year that we are presenting this. So I think we're going to excel and exceed the previous years. If I look at the participants, I think this is going to be better than the previous year. So we keep thumbs for all of you guys. And we wish all of you guys a good luck, and hope you're going to have a great time. Okay, let me just see. The participants, there's a few things that I want you guys to please focus on. The one is to have fun. This is about fun, and it's about exploring your own innovation and share it with the world. So have fun. I want you to work together as teams. And just the bottom line is it's about innovation. It's about showing the world innovation and what you guys can do. So you will never have a better platform to actually show that to the world. So guys, yeah, that's about it from my side. Show the world what you can do. And then again, thanks to the organizers and the speakers and the sponsors. I think as usual, it's important to have those guys. But again, it's about you guys now and what you guys going to show us what you can do. So we're waiting in anticipation, and let's have a great TADHack. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Barney, for that. And yes, let us show the world that we can be innovative. Now, TADHack South Africa is part of a global village with hackers taking part from different parts of the world this week. The next speaker is a telecommunications nerd and a godfather of TADHack. Here's a message from Alan Quayle, and let us watch the video.
Welcome to TADHack Global 2021. Thank you for taking part. Also, thank you to our sponsors, Symbol AI, that's conversation intelligence. Jambons, that's open source telecoms. Subspace, I jokingly call faster than light real-time communications. It's optimized communications over the internet. Ava, It's a German startup, so the W is pronounced V, and that's SMS delivered your way. And they're coming out at TADHack and Telnex, which is a full suite of programmable communications. The global sponsors have prizes. The local sponsors in South Africa and Sri Lanka have prizes. And we have 2 special additional prizes of $4,000 for AI-driven communications for using the Symbol and the Telnex APIs, and a $2,500 additional prize from Telnex for the best use of the Verify API. We really do have an amazing lineup of sponsors for TADHack this year. And we're going to be live streaming from some of the locations. I'll be in Orlando, so I'll be live streaming from there. Some of the winning pitches are going to be presented at Enterprise Connect on the Monday after TADHack. That's the largest enterprise communication event. So thank you again for taking part. I hope you have fun, learn lots, and perhaps win some of the cash that's on offer. Good luck. Oh, and one thing that I always say at every TADHack, mash up the sponsors. It increases your chance of winning. Take care.
What a time to be alive. It is so exciting time. It is the most exciting time for developers right now. Imagine having to build a solution that could run an app that has millions of users. That's definitely Ioba. And speaking of Ioba, we have the pleasure of having the new CEO of Ioba with us this morning, Mr. Burak Akinci. Ooh, we're so excited. Mr. Burak Akinci has over 20 years of experience in marketing and in business technologies. Mr. Burak, how are you this morning?
Fine, thank you very much.
That is so great. The TADHackers are waiting to hear from you, sir. Please take it away.
Thank you. I am very excited to be here, and warm welcome to everybody from Ioba team, and also special thanks to everybody who has taken part and who has created this great event of creation and innovation. I am sure we will have very productive sessions and come up with great ideas to improve ourselves, to create new content, and to put a brick in what we are trying to build. And as Ioba, our vision is to create a platform where everyone can log in and can get connected to whatever they want to connect with. It may be friends, family, it may be content, it may be a micro app, it may be a service where they can create money for themselves. And that's what we call it. We are in the platform business, and to create the super app of Africa for Africans. We have 2 main pillars in this. First one is communication, and we know that we are lucky, very lucky, to be backed by MTN in this communication side, and we will definitely invest in our communication features to create and to become one of the most important communication OTT service providers in Africa. But more important than that is the content, that local, that engaging, and that relevant content that we cannot create, but we really depend on the people that are in this platform right now, who are local content creators and developers. So if we want to be a super app, if we want to be a platform, we definitely rely on your creativity, we rely on your innovation and your talent. So please have fun and try to do your best to create a new idea into a service, or just create a prototype in your head and try to come up with something that's useful for everybody. So with these in mind, I say I wish a very productive and innovative session for everyone. And thanks from IOBA team. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Burak, for being with us this morning. We really, really appreciate that. Okay, so now we are all about partnership, and CSGI is one of those partners we have been walking down the road with from the beginning. So here to tell us more about the CSGI and the wonderful things they do, Senior Vice President and Head of MEA at CSGI, Mr. James Kirby. Now, Mr. James Kirby is responsible for the go-to-market strategy and business development across the region. He is internationally experienced and he helps craft service offering that improve customer experience. He's got 20 years of experience at CSG. James puts customer excellence and continuous improvement at the center of his strategy. I trust that this morning is treating you well, sir, and we're all looking forward to hearing what you have to say. Take it away.
Hey everyone, this is James Kirby from CSG here. I'm our Senior Vice President and Head of our Europe, Middle East, Africa division. At CSG, we've been supporting TADHack for a number of years now, and it's a great pleasure that we're supporting it again this year. Here at CSG, we're all about providing our customers with solutions that help them engage with their customers. Those customer engagements we then turn into opportunities to monetize and produce revenue for our customers. So during the last 2 years, we've had to really rethink some customer experiences, especially as the way in which customers interact with us has changed, especially with the pandemic putting physical barriers in place. One of our solutions is a field service management application that helps our customers schedule appointments for engineers to come and install telecoms lines into their houses or service equipment in their houses through home warranty programs. Of course, in the pandemic world, we all had to socially distance, so therefore it wasn't possible for those engineers to get very close to customers. So we upgraded our platform and innovated through having a way in which customers could engage with those engineers through the app on their phone. So they didn't need to be right next to them. They could be in another room, or they could even be in their house while the engineer is outside of their house connecting up their wires. That's just one area of innovation that we've worked on with our customers. The other thing that we've been working on is how to improve that customer experience, reduce the number of gates that you have to go through to be even able to subscribe to a service. How can we minimize the number of connections needed, because that will simplify the process for the customer. It will make it easier to onboard customers, and it will also ultimately reduce the number of transactions and bits of data that go around, which all actually go to improving the world in which we all live, because the fewer numbers of transactions, the fewer amount of storage that's needed, the fewer amount of computing power that's needed, and all of that actually will go towards reducing the impact of the IT industry has on the climate, reduce the number of CPU processes needed, therefore power consumption, cooling comes down. So there's a big kind of circle there, and that's how through innovation we're all able to impact the world in which we live. So it's a great pleasure that we're supporting TADHack. I wish you luck, have fun, enjoy, and I look forward to seeing the outputs of your labours over the next few days.
Thank you so much, CSGI. We absolutely love your work, and fun is what we are definitely about. Now, I need to introduce you to the Global Home speaker. This guy is called Carl Tobane. Carl Tobane joined Globotom in 2004 after working at HP for 5 years as an IT consultant. He has been in the IT industry since 1999. Imagine. Wow. After completing his studies in computer science and at the University of Johannesburg. Carl, we see the energetic and the enthusiasticness about your IT and that you are a tech nerd. Hello and very good morning to you, Carl.
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me clearly?
Good morning. Yes, we hear you clearly. Let me allow you to do your thing and enlighten us on what Globotom is.
Great stuff. I have a presentation here. I don't know if you guys can see it if I share it through my Teams. But anyway, my name is Carl Tobane. I'm very excited to be here. I'm the CEO of Globotom. First of all, I'd like to say Happy Heritage Day to everybody out there. I know a lot of families will be organizing braais today, so I hope as you code along, you're going to be getting a nice plate of food. Quickly, I'm going to let you know about Globotom and who we are. So as I said, I have a presentation. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yes. Okay, great stuff. So just to let you know a little bit about us. So Globotom is a South African company that provides business solutions through technology platform. We were started in 2002. We are now an international business with an office as well in Colorado in the United States of America. So I look after our SADC operations, and we have an America's CEO as well, Mr. John Brooks. And we also have a group CEO, Mr. Philip Stander, who also will be joining us in the TADHack from a mentorship perspective and part of the judging panel, and also offering technical support to all the participants out there. So we basically build cloud-ready technology, leveraging APIs and related process capital that results in bespoke solutions for our customers that uses real-time integration. So basically, as I said, we are now an international business with global customers, and we offer a number of different platforms. And through all our platforms, we're processing about 650 billion messages annually, currently at this stage. So we have a number of customers in the telecommunications and the aviation and the digital market sectors throughout the world. Globotom is a TM Forum member. We've been a long-standing member of the TM Forum. We've participated in numerous collaborative Catalyst projects at the TM Forum, and we've won 5 awards in the process. Globotom is also a gold-certified supplier of TM Forum Open APIs. We have 10 certified APIs on our platforms currently, and we have plans to further obtain further certifications with the TM Forum. Our comprehensive product set is fully integrated, enabling seamless deployment and integration between the different product sets that we have. This is our product set. We offer a real-time integration platform that can function as an enterprise service bus. It enables microservices. We use it for big data and information as a service for some customers and master data management. So that's our flagship platform. That is really around integration. We've got a monetization platform as well that offers functionality around subscription billing on cloud, billing of cloud services. We use it a lot with different customers for prepaid management and distribution of vouchers. It also enables loyalty and customer centricity and business intelligence as well. We've got an enterprise information portal platform where you can build web and mobile front ends. And then we have a bespoke application brokering and fulfillment platform. This is where I primarily work. So in my day-to-day job, I'm involved with MTN as our customer as well, where we deliver this platform. It's a proven telco-grade platform for mass volume OSS, BSS, and network resource integration. So it's more of a provisioning and fulfillment platform. And we've also got a platform for customer communication that we call BuzzLinks. It's a multi-tenant platform for sending SMSs and so forth to customers and customer communication. So that's briefly our product set. So for the TADHack, I just want to illustrate that we'll be using APIs from our Revenue Weaver that we've made available and our BuzzLinks platform. So I'm just quickly going to take you through the 3 API sets that we are providing for TADHack 2021. So the first one is our Voucher Cloud REST APIs. And what that will enable is the ability to be able to issue a voucher to a mobile customer, for the customer to be able to redeem that voucher, and the voucher can be queried as well to check the status of a voucher using the PIN or the serial, and available vouchers can be searched. So later on, I have a couple of ideas on how our APIs can be used to build solutions for the TADHack. In terms of this particular API, documentation is available on Appimatic. And in terms of onboarding, I'll share the slides in our Slack channel as well for all the developers. You can send me a message for me to onboard you. We will create you as a distributor. The main tenant will be Ioba, as the apps have to be built into Ioba or integrated into Ioba, and we'll supply you with an API key for the operations, and then we'll provide voucher batches of a specific type that you would require for your solution. The second set of APIs is our BuzzLinks APIs for customer communication. So the APIs enable you to manage multiple contact lists. You can create address books, update them, delete them, and so forth. You can create standard message templates that you will then associate the message template with the address book, and then you can send, currently you can send ad hoc SMSs as well on the go, or you can also set up schedules based on the address book and the message template, and then the schedule will kick off a job to send SMSs to people in that address book. So the documentation for that is there as well on Appimatic. In terms of onboarding here, this is a fully functioning production environment as well. You can self-onboard at that link where you will receive free 10 SMSs to get started with. You'll receive an API key as well. And you can send me a Slack message if you need any additional SMS credits. And that's just an example of the self-onboarding screen in terms of the information you would supply. You would receive an email. Once you verify, you will then receive your free 10 SMSs. And then the last set of APIs we're making available is on our Revenue Weaver platform. Again, is for digital wallet management in the cloud. So the functionality that is offered here is that you can onboard a customer, and already with the onboarding, you can credit the customer in a wallet with a certain currency that we call Iobas in this case. And you are then able to come back and charge from the wallet, whether you want to debit or credit the wallet. And you also have the functionality to be able to show the balance of the wallet. The documentation for the APIs is available at that link. And again, for the onboarding, you just send me a Slack message and you receive the API key. So quickly then, I'll be done very soon. So some of the ideas that we thought about in terms of how you can use our APIs for solutions. So here's an example of a voucher app idea. I know currently with Momo, you have the ability to send a voucher to somebody, and that person can go to an agent and redeem that voucher, and they can actually receive cash. So what we're suggesting here is a voucher app where you can have specific vouchers. As we know, we've been through the pandemic, and there's been a lot of people have lost their jobs and so forth. So for example, if you wanted to send somebody a food voucher rather than just sending them money, because they can do whatever with the money, but here you can have a dedicated voucher that they can go redeem at an outlet where they can buy food or medicine, and it's only allowed for that. So we thinking that you can use the voucher APIs for that to issue a voucher to somebody, and the person is able to redeem that voucher. So that's one idea we can explore throughout the day. The second idea that we have is for a job market app where you would use our Revenue Weaver APIs and our BuzzLinks APIs, where you can connect people who are looking for a particular job and people who are offering a particular job on one app. So somebody can go and register and say, I have this skill set, I'm a waiter, and I live in Krugersdorp. I want to subscribe for jobs. And then as a job provider, you have a screen where through a credit card purchase, I don't think there's any payment APIs available for the TADHack, but since it's an MVP, I guess we can see how to do that. that has to be developed. So you can purchase SMS credits as somebody who is looking to hire a waiter, for example. And then you can post your job to say, my company is this, I'm looking for a waiter. You choose your skill set at this location. There's my phone number, and I want to send this out to 100 candidates that have basically registered. And it will then send the SMSs to those people who can then call you to arrange for an interview and so forth. And basically, that's it from our side. We're very excited. Yeah, so we on the sponsor Globitom sponsor channel on Slack as well. So I look forward to the interactions with everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Carl, for that presentation. It was very insightful and good information. Thank you so much. Now, just before we move on, I just want to remind you guys of the exciting prizes that I mentioned earlier on. Yes, we are giving away prizes. And please, guys, don't forget to tweet. And if you can please not forget to just hashtag all the sponsors from today. Thank you so much. Now, cloud computing has moved mainstream and presents an endless range of opportunities. And that's why we are so excited to have the Managing Director of Huawei Cloud South Africa, Mr. George Thomas, who's joining us this morning. Mr. George Thomas, we hope you are well, and please take it away, sir.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this year's MTN TADHack event. I'm very excited to be here. Actually, third year in a row, I've had the privilege to join you the past two events. The first year in person, and last year in the virtual event, same like this year. So really very excited every year, the different themes, all the ideas that you come up with. I can't wait to see all your different ideas. And we're really here not just to look and judge your different solutions and great ideas, but actually also to support you on your journey in terms of offering your solution going forward to the market. Help you to grow and really make something out of this idea that the community can really make use of it. So over the past 2 years, we've really been making sure that we take part as Huawei, taking part of this event to be next to you and share our experience and also learn from your new ideas. This year, we are coming in to provide you with not just ideas, but also the platform, Huawei Cloud platform, to be able to host your solutions with a lot of benefits that we would like really to bring into you. So should you be looking at a specific platform to host your solution to test it and to grow that solution from just an idea into really commercialized idea and take it to market, we're here to assist you, give you the relevant funds you want, some free resources. Actually, when you go online to huaweicloud.com and register, you will find some free resources, servers, storage, networking, and a lot of other services that you're able to test at no cost. And should you run out of funds, you're always welcome to contact one of our Huawei colleagues and say, we want to take this further to the next step. We want to do a POC. We want to grow a solution. We really want to take it to market. We will handhold you. We will train you. We'll support you. We'll enable you. And we will help you to take that solution to market and get it commercialized. So we're very excited, really, wishing you all the best in this event. Enjoy it, and looking forward to actually meeting you in person when the time allows. So good luck and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Now, our next speaker has been an industry TED hacker and really appreciates the support of Contactable. To tell us more about Contactable is the executive head of Contactable, Mr. Sean Stratham. A very good morning to you, sir, and thank you for staying contactable.
Thanks very much. Good morning to you and all the TAD hackers. Certainly an exciting day. We're very excited on our side to be involved again in TADHack this year. And firstly, wishing everybody a good and happy Heritage Day as well. So from a Contactable perspective, the theme this year particularly excites us, all around emerging from the pandemic. And as we know, we see a big acceleration towards the fourth industrial revolution. And really, the fourth industrial revolution is all about digital transformation, digital technologies, and certainly we see that in everywhere in our everyday lives. Products, services, new innovation, disruptions in industries, as digital technologies are certainly becoming pervasive and relevant in all of our lives. And what's great about digital transformation, it really does drive economic inclusion, which is good for our country, it's good for our continent, and ultimately good for the world. And core to and centered to any form of digital transformation is digital identity. Because as you move into a digital world and we start dealing with customers and processes and technologies, it's still critically important that we obviously know who we are dealing with and that the person is ultimately who they say they are. And at Contactable, as many of you know us by now, we are the largest digital identity orchestration platform in the market. And we are focused on digital identity and digital processes and overcoming those real life challenges as we move from a physical world to a digital world. So all those good things you see around customer onboarding and biometrics and KYC and ecosystems and product activations and all those wonderful things are the technologies that Contactable does on its platform across multiple industries in Africa and globally. And certainly we're going to be providing some of that technology into TADHack this year. We've got some APIs that we'll be releasing to all the participants, which are going to help them do something very basic in verifying the person or the customer that they are dealing with as you start coming up with your technologies and your ideas and innovations as you build these solutions over the next day or two. So super excited to see what everybody comes up with. We love being involved. We've got a team on standby. We've got guys that are going to be involved in the sessions this evening to guide you through that particular process. And again, our prizes this year, as we did last year as well, we are going to be offering up some internships at Contactable. So we're going to be keeping an eye on everybody during the course of this weekend, looking for some great talent, people that will have an opportunity to come and work in our environment, get a job if you want one, and certainly get some mentorship, some training and exposure to some of the top engineers, developers and innovators in the market, which we are very blessed as an organization to have within Contactable. So really looking forward to the weekend. As I said in an earlier video, my best advice to everybody involved this year is firstly, have lots of fun. It is a great event. It's a great opportunity to learn, to interact, to connect, and to network. So embrace every minute of it. Have lots of fun, and really excited to engage with you guys during the judging sessions and over the course of the weekend. So from the Contactable team side, good luck to everybody, and have lots of fun. Cheers for now.
Thank you so much, Sean. The partnership is always appreciated. Back in 2018, we created the very first code clinics at TADHack, and that was in partnership with IBM. Now, we want to thank all the IBM developers, advocates for the support with the technologies. And now, to tell us more about what IBM is up to and their support for TADHackZA is the executive partner, sales and strategy leader, GBS of MEA IBM, Mr. Bishu Panigrahi. I think I said it right, sir. Good morning to you.
You said it right. You said
Yay!
it absolutely.
Thank you so much. Take it away for us, sir.
Thank you so much, and good morning to everyone, and welcome to the MTN TADHackZA.
Now, our next speaker has been an industry TED hacker and really appreciates the support of Contactable. To tell us more about Contactable is the executive head of Contactable, Mr. Sean Stratham. A very good morning to you, sir, and thank you for staying contactable.
Can I go ahead? Hello. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. So again, let me start. Good morning, everyone, and a warm welcome to the TADHackZA event for 2021. I'd like to thank the MTN team for giving us this opportunity. It has always been a pleasure for IBM to showcase our support to this incredible event year on year. Also, I want to wish everyone a happy Heritage Day. My name is Bishupani Grahi, and I lead the IBM Services Sales and Strategy for Middle East and Africa. I'm super excited to see the huge interest in this TADHack challenge that everyone is taking. Yes, this pandemic has been a powerful force of disruption for every one of us, but at the same time, it has also been a strong catalyst for change. You know, I cannot remember a time in my career where technology has been so profound and so fast. Everywhere you look around, there's digital technology that is turning the economy on their head. You know, and IDC claims that $7.4 trillion will be spent on digital transformation in the next 3 years. To put that into perspective, it is 1/3 of the size of the US economy, or about 10% of the whole world's economy. That's going to be spent in the next 3 years. You know, we can all agree that as world recovers from this pandemic, there is no going back. You know, we can all reflect on this past year as the year when the world entered into digital century in full force. You know, for digital transformation and post-pandemic era, with all the hype and all the work that needs to happen, technology plays a very crucial role. And when I talk about technology, there are two key technologies that will determine the success of this digital transformation in the post-pandemic era: hybrid cloud and AI. IBM is all in with hybrid cloud, and I mark the word hybrid because we recognize and understand that businesses need to have a very clear and profound path to modernize their application and workloads and advance into the cloud with cloud services. You know, we live in an era where computing can and must happen everywhere: private cloud, public cloud, cloud edge on the network, and so on. So computing exists everywhere where data lives, like a car, a cell phone tower, an ATM machine, and a factory floor. Yeah, and we also strongly believe that data is the new currency. And new data is being generated at an astonishing rate. The only way to harness this huge volume of data and make use of it to drive digital transformation and monetize that data is through the agility of hybrid cloud and the insights provided by AI. So IBM has been helping our clients across industry by using the hybrid cloud and AI technologies. Throughout this TEDx event, you will get a opportunity to leverage this and the power of it to make to bring innovation into your solutions and ideas. Along with this technology comes the talent, which is also one of the most important aspect of this explosion of digital transformation. I'm sure all of you in this event are all very talented in your own space. Our clients and organizations across are investing heavily into skills, and IBM has been a forefront front runner in this space as well. And we believe it is our responsibility to develop the youth and the students and the workers of the future. To this effect, there are two key initiatives that I want to share. We have designed Digital Nation Africa, a skill development program aimed at accelerating Africa's digital literacy. It's available to everyone to enhance your skills in the latest technologies like AI, IoT, blockchain, cloud, etc. Absolutely free. We also have rolled out a degree program for students and youth. It's called PTech program for Middle East and Africa, wherein you get the degree and the skills for the new collar jobs. So in conclusion, I want to say IBM is a hybrid cloud and AI platform company that is helping our clients accelerate their digital transformation journey to emerge their businesses stronger from the pandemic and solve problems of today and tomorrow. And for this TADHack event, I'm extremely happy to share that IBM state-of-the-art hybrid cloud technology with Red Hat OpenShift development environment is available for you all to use and explore over the days. What this simply means is you will have access to advanced technologies such as AI, analytics, blockchain, IoT, machine learning, and so on. We have about 170 products in the platform, about 200 plus API services. We also have made available 75 premium services that you can use, explore your ideas, your solutions, and bring them to reality with IBM technologies in a much more agile and impactful way. So from IBM team, good luck to all of you for bringing your ideas to life, and all the very best. Thank you.
Is up to technology, technology, technology. Wow, we are really indeed living in exciting times. Now, Tata Consulting Services is also one of our day ones, having supported TADHack South Africa from the beginning. The journey continues. And to tell us more about the TCS is Dr. Supriya Kumamuru. She is the Principal Innovation Evangelist at TCS. Good morning to you, ma'am. Okay, the camera, if you can turn it on, please.
Morning, very good morning to you, Tali.
Thank you
Delighted
for
to be
being with
here.
us. Thank you. Take it away, ma'am.
Sure, thank you. So at the outset, I think we have been partnering and we're really delighted to be part of this TADHack 2021. And I would initially like to welcome the innovative mindsets who will be participating in this event. And I'm sure the talent and ingenuity which will create a paradigm shift, not only for MTM because it's looking for the solution, but the larger ecosystem at the country level. So given the theme emerging from the pandemic, collaboration and monetization towards the core IR, we are pleased to partner by exposing the TCS marketplace tool to the participants. And I think in the last TADHack also, we had the pleasure of participating to solve the local COVID-19 related issues using fintech solutions and TCS Nadia chatbot. So I look forward to this, and I want to go on to say that TCS is passionate about this because we have created a culture of innovation among the young ecosystem of students and entrepreneurs. And I think long before the word hackathon became common, TCS saw this potential of programming as a sport. And I think many of the speakers before, including Barney, said that have fun. I mean, I think that's where the most creative ideas flow, when you have fun trying to create something. And that inspired TCS CodeVita. And in a world where technology and creativity are playing a pivotal role, this competition actually fueled a passion for programming in brilliant young minds. And it's conducted across the globe. So this was launched in 2012, the Code Vita, and actually to tell you in the last Code Vita, and it actually helps identify and spot promising talent. And the platforms, I think now that we are living in a virtual world, are great. So this helped instill the programming as a sport culture, unlike programming for work's sake. So it's fun when you actually play sport. Sport is fun. So I think going on to talk to the young minds and people who are actually going to participate sport called TADHack, which I'm told that has been happening for the last 5 years, and we have been your partner in this journey. So in the last season, Code Vita also offered more than 11,000 TCS jobs for the participants. And in 2020, TCS Code Vita won the new Guinness World Record title for the largest programming competition. And it saw participation from more than 136,000 participants from 34 countries. And I'm sure there were some from this part of the world too. It was interesting to see how this went in a time when pandemic was at its peak. So I think creativity was also at its peak, because we saw them being part of this competition. So with MTN, I think we hold this unique partnership, and the journey has been long. We have had winning success along with MTN in many of their journeys, and we have been co-innovating along, partnering, facilitating their partnerships. And our strategic partnership has been very rewarding, I would say. We have created pathways to innovation. We have had innovation days where we tried to showcase TCS innovation, and leaders from both the organizations spoke about what the inputs could be. We also established something called the Agile Innovation Center to further strengthen the idea to opportunity value delivery. What it means is not only do we ideate, once you ideate, how do you actually take it further to business value delivery? So this is one exciting journey where we are seeing more and more traction. And I'm sure as we move, MTN TCS will come up with many of these, which will strengthen the innovation journey and also create business value for MTN. And I would like to say that the title that they've chosen for this event is very meaningful: Emerging from the Pandemic, Collaboration and Monetization Towards the 4IR. And it resonates also very well with our Business 4.0 paradigm. While the fourth IR is largely driven by 4 specific technologies, I would say the mobile internet, AI, automation, use of big data analytics, and cloud technology. These are some of the pillars that we use. And we can say data today has evolved as an asset. I think like our previous speakers have also stressed on how important it is for reporting, tracking, and auditing. And also helps us in critical real-time decision making. I mean, it's all pervasive. And as a result, I think we've been harvesting and monetizing this data, and it's become an important trend for large organizations. So the TADHackZA is designed to help organizations democratize, monetize, and commercialize their data, which effectively dealing with typical challenges associated with it. And in the enterprise context, TADHackZA enables data democratization and provides seamless data access for business users. So this is one area, I mean, directly connects to what we are trying to do in this hackathon, and we have actually exposed our data marketplace API for this contest. And this in the Business 4.0 organization, I would say, building upon a strong technology foundation, we need to pursue some economic behaviors. It's not just about technology. I think what is important is how would this drive behavior? Because at this point, we are not just solving problems which technology is just an enabler we started, but technology is also a solution. So how do we make it happen? And in a region like South Africa, where there are a lot of investments which are looking at the sustainability initiatives internally, externally, how do we do it? And I think this theme resonates well. And I think and if you are trying to harness the abundance rather than optimize the scarce resources, TADHack is certainly an example of this abundance. I think it will lead to some of these creative ideas which will help us in this journey. And while the world conducts its business slowly and it's coming out of the pandemic. The question on everybody's mind, I think we all have, is beyond immediate health considerations, which I think we have tackled very well in the last 1 year, and we're slowly coming out of it. What is the economic fallout? And that is also important. While health, yes, takes priority. Now, how do we get a tide over the economic fallback we have had? So given this unpredictable nature of the virus onslaught, where some countries have experienced the first, second, third, fourth wave and coming out of it, how do we deal with it? So how do we, it's difficult to pronounce, I think, the definitive economic outcomes, but directionally it is clear that the organizations and individuals need to gear up for a period of uncertainty and a new normal. And I think this platform provides for such ideas. And I'll look forward to these ideas, which will probably help us align with the theme that MTN has thought of. The ideas generated in this event will further fuel this fourth industrial revolution. And I would like to wish the participants all the very best and look forward to the innovative ideas which will be generated in this event. And TCS, besides for supporting this event with our marketplace API, we would also like to say that we have some spot awards for the participants. And we will also provide an opportunity for placements in TCS for the candidates participating in this. So look forward to this innovative, exciting journey of innovation with young minds trying to solve problems across the region. Thank you, and it was a pleasure being here.
Thank you so much to the lovely Dr. Supriya. Okay, so let me get this right. So it's not only innovation, there's technology and solutions. Okay, I think I got this right. Now, guess what time it is? I'm doing my happy dance. Of course, it's time to give out the prize to the one lucky TAD hacker who posted a very cool workspace of where the code battleground will be taking place. And now, our winner, drum roll, the winner is Tulani Ncube. Congratulations to you. And lunch is definitely on us today. Whew, okay, now, what the actual heck is happening this weekend? See what I did? To help us understand that, we are joined by the Geek Culture Research and Development Lead, Dr. Charlotte Wu. Dr. Charlotte, hello, good morning.
Oh, hi there, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks. It's so good to have you with us today.
I've turned it on, it's not done.
Please take us through the plan this weekend.
Okay, apologies, my camera doesn't seem to be working, but can you see my slides? Okay, brilliant. Hi everyone, hope you're having a good morning so far and welcome to TADHack. I'm just going to take everyone through quickly the overview of the hackathon, the schedule, and what you can look out for during the weekend. So firstly, just a quick overview of the hackathon. It is a 72-hour hackathon with the theme Emerging from the Pandemic, Collaboration and Monetization Towards the 4IR. And the reason for this theme is that we're looking for solutions that are related to COVID-19, related to telecoms, and are solving social problems, and also, of course, using our amazing sponsor APIs. And obviously the WHO will be the developers, coders, and entrepreneurs from throughout South Africa. So it's starting today and finishing up at 5:30 on Sunday, the 26th of September. And it's a virtual hackathon, so you are all coding from home, obviously, and we have participants from all over the country. So I just thought I would run through the judging criteria for everyone. So as I mentioned, the theme is Emerging from the Pandemic, but the judges will be looking for specifically these 5 things, and you can see that there's a total of 50 points available. So first of all, we're looking for impact. how innovative are your solutions? Are they related to growing local telco, digital and fintech opportunities, and also COVID-19 related issues? That's 10 points. Secondly, there is resourcefulness. So how well has your team used the resources that have been provided, including the sponsor tools? And remember, as Alan said, you can mash up the tools to give yourselves even better chance of success. Thirdly, user centricity. So we want your solution to be innovative and resourceful, but also is it easy to use? Will your user be able to pick it up and understand it? Is it intuitive and simple? Fourthly, business model. So we would like you to think about how your solution can function in the market. What is its potential for take up and scaling? And fifthly, security. So obviously, data privacy and security are increasingly important. So when you're developing your solution, please do consider how you are expressing to the judges that your solution is secure and safe, and that you've considered user privacy at scale. So those are the 5 criteria. I have posted these on Slack, but we will keep posting them throughout the weekend. So just, remember to kind of keep an eye on these as you're working on your solutions. The judging process. So this year, in this hackathon, there are 2 rounds of judging. So on Sunday, you will be presenting first in round 1. You'll be split into 4 groups, which we will share on Sunday morning. So we'll tell you which group you're in. And then the first round of judging will take place between 9 and 11. You'll then have a little bit of time to work on your solution again, based on feedback that you got from the judges. And then 12 of the top teams will go through to the final round and present to the final panel at 2 o'clock on Sunday. So in case you haven't taken part in a virtual hackathon before, the way we do it is everyone will be together on a Microsoft Teams call. And then when it's your turn to present, you can unmute, you can present your screen, and then the MC will give you 6 minutes to present. So do practice your presentation beforehand. You just have 6 minutes, and once the 6 minutes are done, you will be asked to stop. The judges will then have 4 minutes for Q&A, and if you have run out of time, they may give you a bit of their time just to finish off your demo or just to wrap up your final slides. But that's up to them. So don't count on it, but they might be kind and give you a few extra minutes. But yeah, so during those 4 minutes, they'll ask for any clarifications from their end. They'll maybe ask you if there's certain aspects you haven't thought about. And then while they are listening to your presentation and your answers, they'll also be scoring you. Okay, so then for the rest of the weekend, obviously we are on day 1 in the opening ceremony currently. And from 11, you'll be able to start hacking with guidance from our lovely mentors. At 4 p.m. today, please look out for the team progress update form. So this is where we'd ask you to just register your team officially and let us know what you're working on, in particular, which APIs you're thinking of using. Then at 5 o'clock, we'll all meet back here on YouTube for a hackathon update, and that will go straight into webinar sessions with sponsors. So we'll have a half-an-hour session from each of the sponsors later on, so you'll get to find out even more about what they do and what the tools are that you can work with. And then you'll go back to hacking, and we assume you'll be hacking through the night. In the morning, we'll have a series of breakfast spot prizes. So there'll be things like post the sunrise from where you are. So yeah, so we'll look out for that. And then we'll all reconvene at 9 o'clock back on YouTube for a State of the Hackathon address. Then you can get back to hacking before another midday update at 12. And we'll also have a 6 p.m. Code Blue session. So this is a session where you can get help with your code if you're having any challenges. And our facilitator will also run through some common errors that you might be going through. Then on the night of Saturday, please look out for the midnight update form. We'll be asking you to share again your progress, and also if you need any help from us. And then finally, day 3, Sunday. So as I mentioned, the groups for the first round of judging will be posted on Slack. We'll be basing this on what you tell us in the midnight update to some extent. So please do fill in those forms if you want to be put into a group for judging. And then your solutions will be submitted by 8 a.m. on Sunday. We'll then get together for another quick State of the Hackathon address at 8 a.m. to 8:30, and then you'll be going into your first round of judging. So we'll send invites for 4 different Microsoft Teams rooms. So you'll go there and present to your judging panel. Then you'll have a bit of time, as I mentioned, to implement some changes before submitting again at 1 p.m. And then we'll have the final round of judging from 4 to 6, with the awards being presented at 5 p.m. All of this is being posted on Slack, so don't worry if it's a lot of info. I just wanted to quickly, tell you a bit more about Slack in case it's new to anyone. This is basically our virtual venue for the weekend. So if you look at those channels down the left, think about them as kind of the different rooms or the different spaces that you would have if we were in a big physical space right now. So do keep an eye on that first channel announcements. So those will be obviously important information from the organizers, and we'll also post about the spot prize opportunities there. So you don't want to miss out on those. Then we have networking and list of teams underneath those. I know some people are still looking for team members to work with. So if you are, please post in there and let us know. We can try and help match you up. It's really helpful if you also post what kind of skills you have or what kind of ideas you want to work with, because that helps us find people who have similar kind of needs to you. And then 3 resources. Obviously, keep an eye out on that, and also the sponsor channels. So if you search for the sponsor that you're interested in, you can join their channel, and you can speak to the sponsor mentors there, and you can also get more information about their resources. There's also 4 hackathon supports. If you're having any questions relating to kind of the hackathon logistics, you can post in there. And number 6 is Ask a Mentor. So those are when you have a question, but you want an expert mentor to come help you. You can maybe post in there and we can find someone who can help you with your problem. And then, of course, everyone has their individual team channel. If you don't have a team channel, please give me or Prudence a shout and we will create one for you. And finally, I'll just wrap up with a few tips for the hackathon. So it is a marathon, not a sprint. So remember to stay hydrated, get up and stretch every now and then, get some fresh air. As I mentioned, do study the resources and the judging criteria to set your team up for success. There are specific kind of rewards for using different APIs. So get to know those. And remember to mash up the tools as well. Do ask for help. I know because it's virtual, sometimes you can kind of feel like you're just in your own space, but there's loads of people on the platform who are available to help. We've got a great range of expert mentors. We've also got your peers and the organizers. So if you're ever not sure about something, do reach out. And as others have mentioned, it's just a great opportunity to learn and network. So take advantage of it. Manage your time and share out tasks within your team. It's a 3-day hackathon, but it's still a short amount of time to get a whole solution together. So make sure you work out what you need to do and share those tasks out. There's lots of virtual working tools available, as well as Slack. There's things like Trello, Miro. You can use video calls. Give us a shout if you've got any questions for any of those. And again, watch out for the announcements and also the spot prize contests on Slack. And have fun and good luck. Hopefully that gave you a bit more information about how the weekend's going to run. Again, we're all around if you've got any questions. And for now, I'll pass back to our MC.
Thank you so much for that outline, Dr. Charlotte. Today, this morning has been so wonderful. And to just reiterate that, it's because of the diversity that we've had with our speakers. Yes, we want to carry on celebrating our culture. Guys, just a quick reminder, I spoke of a chat tool earlier on. Please don't forget to put your questions there and all your answers will be answered throughout the session. And another big reminder, please remember with the APIs, you have to choose what fits your solution. So the sponsors technical team is there for your assistance. Do carry on, ask away. You can use any sponsored technologies or APIs to fit your tech hunger. We have lots of options on the menu for you. And another reminder, please also make use of Global Sponsors API to stand a chance to win more prizes. TADHackZA is about using the technologies. So please do keep an eye on the announcements channel on Slack. It's been such a wonderful morning, and please allow me to take the opportunity to thank all the speakers that we've had today from the MTN South Africa and our sponsors, Ayoba, CSGI, Globotom, Contactable, Huawei, and IBM South Africa. Thank you so much to all of you. And I also want to thank you, Dr. Charlotte, too, and the entire team behind the scenes that have made this event to be what it is today and to be productive. Now, I'm going to be handing over to Lucky. Lucky is going to take us through the whole entire weekend. But before that, I'd like to say, with the power vested in me, I now declare TADHack South Africa officially open. It's exactly 10 o'clock, guys. And please, take it away and let the hacking begin. Bye. TADHack. Woo!
Let me see that booty go.